good that I really did get it, because I learned a lot. Yeah, so I came here to learn, and I did learn a lot. A bit too fast. I was really struggling on a headwind on the way back, so I was a bit eager when he dropped, and I ran a couple of Ks in 3:25, which was way too fast, and I got a bit of a down period. Unfortunately, the down period lasted all the way to the finish line, so how to get up on the top spot. Oof, I'm actually nervous.
First Ironman victory today. What did you learn about yourself?
I learned a lot, and I learned that even though we feel good after 30K, don't go too fast, because the wall will definitely hit you. When I saw Lionel after the last turnaround, I was pretty confident that I had a victory, but then the wall hit. But the wall hit him also, so it was pretty late.
Race. I was all in. I was going for the win, and I was going to win, or I was going to walk the second half, and I went for it. I didn't walk the second half, but I also didn't win. But it was a great battle. This guy is tough as nails. To be honest with you, I thought I had you.
I mean, I was outside of myself for a lot of the race. Like I intentionally outside of it. I was like, let's just blow up. I told this guy. I said. He's like, we just went through 10K in under 36 minutes. And I was like, you only live once, bud. Let's race. Let's just go until we blow up. And I blew up.
So, you like put your heart and soul into these things, and when you get a flat and you're on the side of the road for 45 minutes, it's like, think about why. And it would have been really easy to give up. I think a lot of people would have given up, almost everyone. That was just hard. It was maybe the hardest Ironman I've ever done, just mentally. To just be at the lowest point, inside the road with a tire off the rim after just crashing.
You didn't give up.
And to say I'm going to finish what I started, it's not easy.
And I know who the crowd favorite is, that's for sure.
You're battling out with Sky the whole time, but at what point did you know?
I would say not until maybe like 2 miles ago was I sure, because at the far turn there's 10K to go, so 6 miles, and I only had like a minute on her, and I wasn't sure if that was going up or down at that time, so I was getting like kind of splits, but you can never really trust on the sidelines necessarily, so I was like, okay, it might still be a minute, like you can close a minute in 5 miles and 4 miles and 3 miles if I like suddenly cramp up. So
now tell us, what does this win really mean to you, especially this year?
Yeah, I mean, this win means the world to me, because no secret, I'm like a veteran in the sport, and I've had a pretty rough year, so you never know. You're like, Lionel said it the other day at the press conference, like, you never know, is that it? Is this all I have? Have I peaked? Because it's been, I've had some tough races this year, just things not coming together, mentally struggling. I had a rough year last year. I lost my grandpa, who was my #1 supporter, and it's just been this like kind of down. And then in the last 3 months, I started working with a new coach. I kind of I stopped dwelling on that we've been missing Kona. I just treated this race like this was my Kona and focused in, put everything towards it. And so for it to come together, it means everything. You can't take any win for granted, because this could be the last one. So for me, it's like I got one. So I'm just ecstatic.
I said I wanted a challenge, and I definitely got it. That's what I was thinking that whole race. I'm like, well, this is what I wanted. I wanted a challenge. So, the swim was pretty choppy and crazy. I swallowed a lot of salt water, and I was thinking that I must be so far down in that swim. But you get out of the water and head up and you go to work on the bike. So I rode my best on the bike. I think I rode pretty well. Was pretty much solo all day until Heather caught me towards the end. And in some ways that was kind of nice, right? I didn't have to worry about what anyone else was doing. And then on the run, Heather and I hit transition at the same time. And I just made sure to stick with her. I wanted to win, obviously, and I knew Heather would probably be my biggest competition. But yeah, we ran together like the whole first loop, and then she just pulled away, and I just hung as tough as I could. So yeah, gave it everything. I'm always happy if I gave it everything. No regrets.
Lessons learned. Basically, I actually stay patient on the bike, probably. Don't drift into the draft zone and then back out, which is what I did. Totally admit that I did that and then didn't realise and was caught and got a penalty, unfortunately. Yeah, run was tough. I tried to pace it well, but yeah, it got me in the end. I didn't fade as much as I did in my first Ironman, so I guess I could say a little improvement, but yeah, it's great experience for me, great learning, and that's why I wanted to come here, is to race these girls. And yeah, I mean, it's all about learning for me at this stage, and yeah, it was good.